Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another PowerDrift QuickEase. And often on our PowerDrift QuickEase, we show new cars or other new cars or updates where we show you flagship variants of cars. And we always get comments that please show us base variants or mid variants. So today, this is the new Mahindra XUV 3XO Rev X, as the badge says. And this is sort of like a mid variant and an entry level update that sits inside the XUV 3XO lineup. So, of course, the entire lineup is going to exist, but apart from that, you're going to have three new variants that sit in the lineup and are slotted in between. I'll explain that in a bit, but quickly, first things first, what's new? Of course, the most prominent thing is the body colored grille situation. I've seen this in the past on the Thar Rocks, and I really like what Mahindra is doing there, and it looks even better here. Big change, you get halogen projectors here instead of LED projectors. And this, of course, the LED DRL stays the same. So the styling on the XUV 3XO has got quite mixed reviews. Some people like it, some people find it a little too polarizing. You tell me in the comments which side are you on, the ones who like it or you find it polarizing. Moving on, you get blacked out wheels. So the entry level variants, which are two, which is the Rev X M and the Rev X MO, both get wheel caps, while this, the Rev X A, which sits slightly higher, gets alloy wheels. It actually looks quite nice, but by the way, all of them are 16 inches. No 17-inch wheels on the Rev X lineup. You get a black roof along with black mirror caps. Again, I really like the way that looks. Rev X badging on the car, both sides and at the back as well. This entire black panel stays. We've liked it on the regular 3XO as well, and it looks quite nice, honestly. So yeah, that's about all of the changes it gets on the exterior. Actually, there's a blue car there, which we'll quickly move on to because there is a slight change on darker colors, as this car gets a black roof. This is the blue car that sort of gets a gunmetal finish at the roof. So if you look closely, it's not actually black, but it's gunmetal. And yes, this also looks quite nice. So we'll quickly move back there and show you all the updates that all of these cars get on the inside. Moving on to the inside of the XUV 3XO Rev X, you get blacked out interiors, so you get blacked out seats, while the dash and some bits remain in the white that they go for. I actually quite like this entire setup that's going on. Apart from that, since this is the Rev X A, which is sort of the top end of this entire lineup, you get fully digital display. So the infotainment display, by the way, the infotainment display stays standard throughout the Rev X lineup. I'm going to quickly just ignite all of the systems up. Yep, it's on. An entirely digital instrument cluster as well. All of this actually looks quite nice, if you ask me. I'm just going to quickly get the AC as low as possible. And yeah, that's about the larger changes. Of course, apart from this, coming down to engine options, for which I will quickly get out, the Rev X is only and only petrol powered. So you will, of course, get both the engine options on this one, for which I'll quickly get my phone out and I'll tell you what exactly is the matter. So the Rev X M and the Rev X MO both get 111 horsepower and 200 Newton meter petrol engine. Both are paired only to a manual gearbox. Moving on to the slightly more premium one, which is this, the Rev X A. This car gets a 130 horsepower engine, that one that we really like, 130 horsepower engine with 230 Newton meters of torque. And to add to all of that, only and only the Rev X A gets an automatic or a manual gearbox option. Of course, there are a few drawbacks, and the drawbacks, I mean a few features here. You do not get ADAS on these cars. You do not get a 360-degree camera. You do not get the cooled glove box as well, which cooled glove box might just be not that much of an issue for a lot of you. But a 360-degree camera, that's sort of a bummer. But yes, if you're looking for an XUV 3XO with petrol only options, these cars actually look quite nice. And yeah, it's just that sporty feeling with the entire grille situation going on, the roof, the black wheels and all of that. I quite like the way it looks, especially the interior as well. Oh, also the entry level cars, that's the M and the MO, both of them get fully black interior. So the little bit of white that you see on these, the A variants, You don't get that on the entry level variants. But apart from that, a lot of things are remaining standard, which is quite cool if you ask me. So would you pick this over a Tata Nexon or a Hyundai Venue? Let me know in the comments, and thank you so much for watching this quick and crisp PowerDrift Quickies. I'm Glen, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.